Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, where Spain is being a bunch of jerks right now. They're really annoying, but they keep coming with these little stacks and we've been able to kill them so far, so that's all well and good. That said, I'm not sure how long we can keep this up, realistically. We're at negative 15% war score for them right now, so we have 15% war score, and 13.4 is the max negative score over time, I guess? I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, I'm going to tick forward and go back up to speed 3 because this is a new recording session. And for whatever reason, Victoria doesn't remember our speed, unlike other Paradox games. Presumably because it's just a bit old. Now, of course, we do have this slight militancy issue that is brewing, so I'd really like to get out of this war with Spain. That would be really nice. But they don't seem too interested in letting us out of this. So, our score over time bonus is currently 13%, which I think is the max. And the question is, how can we get out of this war then? Just over time. And I have no idea. Are we just doomed to fight this war forever? Because we can't get to Spain. We can't fight them. We need them to come to us. Do we just keep killing their stacks here until we get enough tiny little scraps of war score to push us over? Because we don't seem to be gaining any more war score. This seems to be the most we can possibly get. Which seems really weird to me. I don't know why that's the case. Because it seems like the longer they're going without occupying any territory here, the more war score we should get. What is going on over here? Are these colonies? Yeah, these must be colonies. Maybe? Yeah. More war exhaustion, not that we can do anything about it. The question is, when is Spain gonna turn up? Revolution in Paraguay, oh my. Well, I mean, we're gonna have one of those soon enough. I'd like to suppress these guys, but we need a lot more suppression points. Or actually, we need like 3 more suppression points. So like 10 more months. So that's a thing. Our militancy is really getting up there, though. I swear, if we have a revolution and Spain is still fighting us, I'm going to be really salty about that. Oh, Spain, can we just, I don't think they'd accept that, but we can give it a try. Nope, they rejected it. Fair enough. Well, with that being the case, I may want to think about building up 2 more units of irregulars? Do we only have 1? No, we have 2 brigades of cavalry. Yeah, so 2 units of irregulars. Let's do this. We're gathering our wool, and we should have those done soon enough. Our army is fully recovered at this point, which is good. The question is, when is Spain coming back? I have no idea. They're gonna come back eventually, to be sure. How much does this cost? Oh, it went away very quickly there. 9,790. Okay, so we're about a third of the way there. There is France. No sign of Spain yet. Did they disband all their troops again? No, they did not. They're just not turning up. They're not in any other wars. Well, I'm sure they'll show up eventually. Okay. These armies are ready to go. I'm going to walk them down this route here. There we go. And then we're going to eventually join them up over here. Although our supply limit here is only 30, and we are at 30. So we're probably going to have to stick them in, like, a Cordat. So that we don't take attrition. Is my guess. And right now, we don't actually need, technically speaking, to be encouraging soldier growth. I'm kind of leaning towards promoting clergymen in our capital right now. We're currently encouraging bureaucrats in Sudan? Okay. I thought we were encouraging soldiers. Whatever. When did that happen? That's weird. Anyway, let's encourage clergymen. And the reason we're doing that is because clergymen provide us research points. We don't need additional soldiers right now. Those pops will slowly grow over time anyway. Prices are collapsing of machine parts. Oh, and they discovered the source of the Nile. Good job, Austria. That's, basically, well, I think a little beyond us is the source of the Nile. Like, down over this way. I actually can't remember. I'd have to look it up. Some Ethiopian I am, huh? I mean, I'm not Ethiopian at all. I just like to play Ethiopia in Paradox games. I don't know why. I like the location, I guess. It's a pretty neat location. I'm very concerned about our militancy, of course, but it's to be expected. We've got the Western influences, so. Ambassador killed. Oh boy. So, whose ambassador is this? The UK? We'll just build a monument. We don't even lose anything for that. Like, before we had to pay prestige for it. But we don't actually have to do that now. Presumably because we already have one, and it doesn't stack. So that's actually kind of convenient. And let's see, maybe we should move these guys into Axum instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. There we go. So, Spain, they don't want peace. Okay. Presumably they're going to want peace eventually, right? American Morocco? Whoa, hold on. That's new. When did that happen? Oh my. Good job, USA. This isn't new. They've had that for a while. But, American Morocco, that's a thing. Very strange. Spain, shouldn't you be concerned about that? I feel like Spain should be concerned about that. Well, that and French Algeria. Wow, look at the military power differential between France and Spain. It's nuts. England as well. Austria is quite a bit weaker. So are the Ottomans, for that matter. Maybe what I should do is split this army in half. Like so. Move these guys into a Cordat. Split this army in half as well. And move one unit of them here. And one unit of them here. And then we just have our two armies back. I don't think that's an awful idea. We can still respawn pretty quickly. They've been landing in Massawa every time. There we go. We'll just let our organization tick up a little bit. I also think I'm going to get rid of these boats. We aren't doing anything with them, and we're spending money on them. I'd kind of rather not be doing that right now. Revolution in Uruguay. Spain is expanding. I mean, not here they aren't. They're just not turning up anymore. I guess they got tired of getting their butts kicked, but if that's the case, why are they still in this war? Well, because we can't get any more war score. USA will round up the usual suspects. And if we were to go up here and try to attack them in Spanish Morocco, we would just lose, because they have so many more troops and so much better troops that we kind of can't handle that right now. That said, we are in a situation that I'm reasonably comfortable with as long as they don't turn up. Like, we're encouraging clergymen right now, so that's good. We're getting additional research points, which of course are currently going here to our reforms, which is making our militancy issue slightly worse. But oh well. We do need to westernize, quite badly. And I'd love to take Sokoto. They still have no troops. What's our infamy at right now? Our infamy is at 8.15. If we were to justify... We can't justify while at war. Oh, we have a truce. Right. Until 5 November of this year. Okay. If we were to justify on them for full annexation, the question becomes, how much infamy would that be? I wasn't planning on doing it right then anyway, but... wow. A lot of British, French... Like, a lot of colonialism all of a sudden. They must have just unlocked this. Like, look at that expansion. See, that's what I wanted to be doing. Although, this is a not particularly good region. Oh, wow, look at that. American Africa is just expanding like nuts. That's going to cause some conflict. But they've got the whole scramble for Africa thing going on now. But that's why I want to get Sokoto before they can. Then maybe Oman over here. Well, Oman's also over here. This is Portugal here. Okay, fair enough. What else has been happening in the world? Yep, USA is expanding, I've noticed. Austria is rising, following Spain's persistent decline. You don't say. Are they planning on turning up ever? Like, are we ever going to be able to get out of this war? That would sure be nice. Scientists in our country have discovered post-Napoleonic army doctrine. The French Revolution and the Napoleonic Wars that followed revolutionized military strategy. The impact of this period was still to be felt in the American Civil War and the early phases of World War I, when the, French had blue shirts and red pants and were marching in columns and getting mowed down by machine guns. It was great. With the advent of cheap small arms and the rise of the drafted citizen soldier, armies grew rapidly in size to become massed formations. This necessitated dividing the army first into divisions and later into corps. Along with divisions came divisional artillery. So we get defense +1 on everything. Fantastic. So we got this tech. Didn't we already get that from the fort? I feel like we did. But maybe the pop-up just came up, or maybe it takes time to come in after we get it unlocked? I don't know. Still no sign of Spain, though. They are not very interested, it would seem. Our militancy increase is going down, isn't it? That would be nice. 2 more war exhaustion, though. Where do we see our current war exhaustion? This is our suppression points, which reminds me, we can suppress the Sokot Liberation Movement, and I'm going to do that. That said, where do we see our war exhaustion? Under military? Yes. It's out of 100. And it reduces our factory, RGO, and CB acquisition spread. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, it doesn't. It sounds bad, but not a lot we can do about it. However, it is time to put a cut in here, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see if Spain ever lets up. Like, are they just ever going to let us out of this? That would be nice. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all. Hello. Next time.